Okay, so now we'll just show some empty hand applications. It's nothing revolutionary. We're just going to show like from the Kodagosh, but just give you different options of things you can do. Okay, so as the punch is coming in, you're stepping on the outside. This is hitting through. Okay, now you're dropping to your elbow. Okay, that puts you into the Kodagosh position. See, first one you're just cutting straight down. Okay, that's pretty standard. They just cut straight down. Okay. If you want to use the stuff we were using before, where you're going from palm up to palm down, that makes a different kind of a spiral on it, okay? Or you can elbow it to take down, right? Or once you're starting it, you can eye jab with their own fingers and then take them down, okay? So it doesn't really matter. You can elbow and take them down, or you can go down with them, see? Where you want to take them, all of a sudden, however much you weigh is right on that finger. Just going to slam them to the ground, okay? Instead of just taking them down from here, use your own body weight. See, use your own body weight. Really slams them. Plus, you've got good control of it. And there's your break again. So it's the same thing. Even from here, even if they're on the ground, you can still do the exact same technique. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to be standing. So I can do the same thing from this line. See? Or I can change the line. See? Or you just keep that spiral going. Turn. That puts you back to your brakes. So play with how you can turn your partner around and move them around. Okay, so from opposite side, same thing. You've got to hit them first. Boom! You got to hit them. Okay? You soften them up a little bit. Soften them up. Okay? First one's your standard. See? Next one, same thing. Taking the forearm, grinding it. See? Next one, your elbow. Okay. So from here, you can eye jab with their own fingers. And see, tunk. Then you go to the takedown. Okay. Or you're just going to drop all your weight. See? Same thing. You got that control. See. See, you can step on them, you can trap them, whatever. Comfort's sake, just put it here. See, I can do the same motions in from here. See? Same thing in from here. See. Or you can lock it in. This is the same thing you're doing. See, it's the same motion. The hands have just rotated a little bit. See, so it doesn't matter. Plus, you can use this for different kind of locking. See, so you're just going to turn that, or you can go into your nucleus from there. See, once you just put that in, you got them locked in place, and then you just crank that. Okay, so now we're just going to go from the Kodagosh to underneath grab. Okay, so I mean you can use the same entry. It doesn't matter. As you're entering, you hit elbow in from here. All that's happening is you're rotating around the wrist. Okay, so you've got to hit boom. So you're just rotating. You're grabbing opposite thumb pad. Okay, what this is doing is just cutting down. See, what I like to do is I like to grab fingers and twist and cut. See, because it just compresses everything. See. Instead of just going straight down, I mean, yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to take them down, okay? But when you grab fingers and you start to twist, it just takes them right straight down, okay? Because you've already got that bend. And same thing, take it to its where it can't bend no more. Yeah, how you can see is if your partner's body structure goes offline. See, if you're going like this and they're still upright, it's wrong, okay? It's not going to happen. See, the minute you start getting there, you're at full extension, see? So now when you grab and you start to cut, extension. Plus, I still have the fingers. See. Plus, I can just rotate from here. See. You can just rotate it and cut. Same thing. Rotate wraps again. See. Okay, same thing on our side. So as they're punching, you're entering in. So you're dropping elbow. See, right from here, what's happening is you're rotating clockwise, grabbing the thumb pad. Okay. Like I said before, what I like to do is I like to grab the fingers and turn and take down. So it just puts it into place. So once they're locked in, you've got them in from here. See, now plus you just got that nice face wrap. And you can get your hits in here. Plus from here you can switch hands and you can compress, see? Or you can grab in from here and compress, see? You're just twisting the fingers. See the fingers right here? That's just twisting and you're actually pulling, see? So that's tightening up around the neck also. See? Plus if you use lever joints, see? Actually it'd be knees or you're using elbows to cut it, see? Or cutting, same thing, you're twisting and cutting. Okay, so now you can do a neck stretch, okay? So same thing, as they punch, boom, you shoot in, drop them, elbow, see? Coming from here, I'm just rotating, taking this down. So what I'm doing is I'm continuing this spiral out. See what it does to the body? So just bringing it right here, which will work, take them straight down. But watch what happens if you continue that spiral, see? See how it just pulls it out? See how the body just moves? So what you're going to do is see how she wants to turn to relieve that pressure. See? Right from here. Okay. So what you can do is you're going to stop that motion. See? Now they can't turn no more. Okay. But the spiral is continuing. See? Same thing, spiral, 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 stretch. See? So right in from here, see, what you're actually going to do is knee, take them down to the knee, but go real slow with your partner. Okay. That would be onto the knee. This is your compression stretch, okay? Same thing in from here, see? I've got that locked, that's your stretch, see? Or you can come in this line and from here. See, it doesn't matter. Or you can just continue that spiral straight. Or you can take them straight to the ground, lock them into place, and spiral, double hand spiral, see? You're just continuing that spiraling motion outward. See, and from here, see. Just gives you different options. Or you can just go from hoop it. You can just go for motion if you want to practice it. See, I mean, it's already right there, see. It's already right there and they're stretched. So you don't have to go through. You can just take it right off the get-go. I mean, it's already right there. There's your stretch. Same thing from here, so you can turn them over. You're right back down to the Cody Gosh. So once again from the side, just go from the hoobud. You see how it's already right there? See? Just like when you're starting hoobud, you're going 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. See, this is going 1, 2. See, you're already right there. Already right into position. Okay. Plus, I mean, you can use any part of your body, it doesn't matter. I can extend it this way and use my upper body. See? I mean, just play with different concepts. See? She may be punching me, so I'm going to drop. See? Just drop that line. Okay. Or, like I said, you have fingers. See? From right here, it's the same thing. Once you have fingers, I don't need this no more, so it leaves me a free hand. Okay. This alone, it'll work. But see, once you got it from here, see, now you're going right down that line. See. Plus you've got them extended into the crunch. So once you're pushing down, see how this doesn't hurt? So what you're doing is you're spiraling outward, and this is going to cut into the ground, see? Tongue. You can see how that motion works. Okay, so now we'll just go to the Nikio. I mean, it's nothing revolutionary, but since you just see how if you can do something empty hand, you can also do it with the stick locking, okay? So if she goes off the punch and we enter in, see the same thing, we've hit, we've hit, we've hit. See, so what I'm doing is I'm grabbing and I'm turning into that Nikio position, see? But what I want to do is I want to bend her. I don't want her straight to an armbar. If I'm cutting on this line, I'm not going to get nothing, see? So you got to figure what's going to happen. Her arm is straight, right? So I want to bend it. I want to cut right to her center line, okay? So that's what's going to happen. See, they're going to counter, see? They're going to push. That puts you back into your finger locking, okay? It's the nice thing about flow drills, you just learn to go from one thing to another. So if I'm cutting it from here and they're cutting, see, I still have control of her fingers, see? Still have control, see? Thumb pad, see how that's turning? See, I've got the fingers are twisting, locking that elbow. See what happens when I take the thumb pad and turn it? So that's her upper body, see? Now I'm in from here, see? Now you can go to the takedown. And then here's your Nikio position from underneath. Just switching that line, see? Cutting and switching, see? Cutting. Or in from here, see? Now you're back up into your Nikio. Okay? Okay, so from opposite side, showing you can go from motion also, or just go from Hubud. See? So we're just playing with Hubud, see? And this motion's coming in from here, see? Now I've got an opposite, reverse Nikio, okay? Now I can switch it to straight line Nikio, see? She may counter, see? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna counter, but I'm gonna take it lower, see? Straight down to the ground. Now I'm taking it back this way. See, what you do is you take it into a throw. Just release your partner's fingers so they don't break them, okay? Just play with different kind of motion and see how you can enter. See, if I come in from here and I want a Nikio, okay? So what am I going to do, right? It's not a strong one, but if I take that line, I've got it. Now I can switch the line, see? Now I can switch the line, okay? So you play with different options, see? If they counter and push up, what are you going to do, see? You can turn it this way, see? Say they cut down and you can't quite get it, right? Well, this is where you're going. Say I still have control from here. See, as I'm stepping through, see, step through. Now I've got the lock from here. See? So now it's going to be an extension. See? Turning them, see, and cutting, and cutting, and cutting. So you can see where your Nikios are coming in. Okay. So I mean, you can play with the options are endless. So it's the same thing. We're going from the Kotegaeshi, show you a little different options. As they hit, you hit through elbow. You're in from here. So I'm just hooking it. Same thing, just like we had with the puño. Remember, had the hand and we cut. Exact same thing. You're hooking and you're cutting. See, also in from here you can hook and stretch the face. See, so you got the same thing as you're taking them down. See, but you got that locked into place. Just loosen up on your partner when they go down. It's the same motion, see? Same thing. Then you got your cutting lines again, see? Plus you can cut onto your own body, or you can compress onto your own body. See, same way. If the wrist is this way, you can compress on that bone, see? If it's this way, you can compress on that, see? That'll give you, say you have a limp hand, they're not in a lock, stop them from fighting to give you a chance to grab fingers or whatever. You put it against a shin and you compress. Now that gives you your locking positions. See, just put you in different types of locks. See? Same thing from here. See, I can also use forearm. So I can use my forearm to cut in. Now I'm on opposite side and cut. See, or from here to cut, or from here. See. So you've got tendons. Use the bone. See, or you can use the knuckles. See? So you're just taking that, and you're grinding that bone in there. See? So from there you just go tunk and take the break. So I mean, you're right in from here, there's your shot, there's your knee. Makes a really quick motion. There's your knees. See? Now I want a controller. See? Same thing. Or switch it. Or in from here. Okay, now we're going to work the Pangamot vine series just to show you vines if you've never worked stick before. Just give you a basic idea of the different types of vines. First, we're going to work inside. So if I hit from here, I'm using the punyo in vining and hitting, right? So if I can use the punyo, I can also use the tip, see, in from here. So if you can go on the inside of the arm, you can go on the outside of the arm. So it's same thing in from here. If I have the punyo and I'm vining, hitting, right? Same thing with tip of stick, see? Hit, right? So first we're gonna start with inside arm vine, okay? So we'll go through the flow so you can get an idea what's gonna happen. This flow will get longer as the tape progresses. You got the one, you've come up, you've hit, you've gone into the deep snake, punch. You're following the arm down, see? Now I'm into the vining position, okay? So what's happening is this is cutting. See how it's cutting toward her? See how my hand's rotating? What that's doing is making it harder for them to grip, see? It's hooking. Then this is just hooking into your hit. Okay. So once again, an entry, if you want to practice your flowing drill, we're hitting. So we're going deep snake, right, uncoil, deep snake, left, hit. Going down the arm, into the vining position. Hand is turning. See? Also what it's doing is creating a load. See how this is going to come out and just pop? Boom. See? Then you can just go into your different hitting techniques. So from the other side, as we enter, get our shots, hit, deep snake right, uncoil, deep snake left, go down the arm, onto the top, rotating, okay? And as soon as this comes in, this is cutting, making room for your hitting. See? So you can hit and hit. One more time, plus you can just go right from hubad if you like. So as we're into the hubad in motion, see, this is hitting, here's my vine, tunk, okay? Boom, boom. Another variation, see, as we're hitting, going through the vine, snake, uncoil, hit, right in from here as I grab, see, what I'm doing from right here is I'm grabbing the opponent's hand, okay? So from right here, see how you're just taking this down, so you're down to the ground, there's your hit. See, end up in from here, you got that nice shot on him, see? Plus you've got the hook in from here, see? I've got the other hand, see? Or I can use this for a wedge point, see? Or you can turn them in from here, see? Then you've got the locks. From the opposite side, see, I mean, you're already in from here, see? So this is just locking into place. Okay, just think of it as a punyo hit also. You can also smack them in from here. The hand is grabbing, it's like a kotegash, it's just opposite directions. See? All that's happening is you're turning, so I'm rotating. There's your shot. See? This is your disarm. there's your lock. See, so right from here, just wrap that arm around, there's your lock. See, got that head in there, see, you can put it in from here. See, doesn't matter. Also using motorcycle grip. You want to go through the entire sequence just to get your practice. Hit, locking from here. See how this is just like a motorcycle? See how it's rotating? See, it just rotates down. Tonk. See, that puts you right into any different locking positions you want to go into. Okay, put you right into that lock. So from here, you're just grabbing. See, this is rotating. It's always good to hit them first. See, just rotate it. Puts them right in line here, see? That way you can lock them. Show it from opposite side. As you're doing Hubud, see? Boom, there's your shot. You're going from here, see what's happening, just boom, hit, rotate. See? Puts them right into position. Here, you can turn them, cut, lock, lock, okay? Doesn't matter. You're into that position, you're into that position, you're into that lock. See? Doesn't really matter, you can half it. See? Same thing. You can do any kind of skip. Skip goes, you just release. See, your partner doesn't break themselves on the way down. But in reality, this would all have been tight. See? Okay, now we'll show the transition from top of the arm bind to underarm bind. And we'll just go through the flow. It's always good to practice the flowing, you know, and as the tapes go on, the flow gets longer and longer. So it just gives you an idea of how to move. So you can go right in from Hubud, which we'll do also, but we'll start you off with the flow drill itself. So same thing, we're entering and we're hitting, going to that deep right snake, uncoiling, hitting, left hand snake. Now we're on the top of the arm bind. See, now what's happening, this is just rotating. So it's rotating around underneath from right here, okay? This is your binding position, okay, just like when we had the stick. See, the only thing is, as I'm binding it, I'm also turning, see? Not just going like this, see? Because a lot of people go, well, that hurts. You know, that hurts when I do it. Just rotate it, see? Plus it's creating a little bit of a popping motion, see? You got a little bit of resistance there, so that's going to pop that out. Then you can go into your hitting, okay? So from opposite side, we're entering, hitting one, going deep snake. There's your revving motion again. I, punch. Top of the arm bind. Underneath, so it's just rotating, keeping contact the entire time. This is cutting and rotating as this is coming up. So it's opposite directions. One's going clockwise, one's going counterclockwise. Also, when you get these cuts, you want to move them, see? So you can get your hits in. Okay, now we'll just go from Hubud. So in from here, I mean, you're already into your vining position, see? Oh, bam, bam, see? Let's go again. We'll slow it down a little bit. See, and from here, you're already into your vining position, see? So that's just gonna cut. This is going up, clockwise, counterclockwise, okay? Just use that as, and also when you do these, it's a quick, see how it turns them? Boom, okay? Whenever you do vines, they're not slow, it's one quick motion, okay? It's just a quick, boom, that pops them up for your hitting, okay? So show it from opposite side. See, as we're coming, it doesn't matter how fast or slow you go, there's your vine. Boom, boom, okay? Slow it down a little bit. In from here, see how it's just right there, okay? Go again, so if you want to go for motion, see, there's your vine. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Plus that puts you into all different types of locks. Just like from the last series when we're working the left side, you can do everything from the left side, you can do it from right. See? Doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll go from the initial flow drill as we're hitting, see, deep snake, boom, hit, top arm vine, lower arm vine. Say I can't get it, see I always have the hit here, always have the hit here, okay, don't forget those two, okay. A lot of times what will happen also is if you can't get the vine, so you have to have the foot trapped. See how my hand's coming in from here? See? What I'm doing is I'm turning this, and this is going to be a thrust, because I want them back. I don't want them forward where they can hit me. See? So from right here, what's happening is just thrusting with the puño to move them backwards. See how this is coming underneath my arm? Then I have my lock. From here, just release your partner's foot so you don't hurt them. You would have them trapped, everything would be locked in, and you would cut them. You would take down. Plus your hook come along, and you have stick. So from opposite side, you can just go right from Hubud. See, there's my vine. Couldn't quite get it. See, I'm cutting in, trapping foot, shooting in. So I wrap it under, I get to the side of them so they can't hit you. You're locking it into place, okay? Release their foot so they don't get hurt. In reality, you would just take it, either kick it, stomp it, doesn't matter. Just take it to the takedown, see? Plus you got them locked right in from here. Plus it puts your stick in a good position for different types of locks. See? It's your different compressions. See, it doesn't matter. See, I'm using my knee as a compression point. See? Compression. Or in from here. See? Same thing, straighten it. Don't just play with your different options. Okay, now what we're going to do is called pull cuts, okay? So we'll go through the whole flow as we enter. High line, into your vine, top arm vine, lower arm vine, okay? See, I'm trying to vine and I can't quite get it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the energy forward, see how it offsets the body. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to elbow into it. So that's your release. So we'll go a little bit slower. Just go right from Hubud. See? So what's happening is you can't quite get it, right? You forgot to do the turn or whatever, or they're really strong. You can't get it. So what you're doing is you're just pulling them forward a little bit, off balancing them. And what you're doing is you're cutting onto the arm. But see, I'm not pulling, losing contact and cutting. See, the whole time you have adherence. See, I'm sticking to her. It's almost like a kotegash if you look at it, see? Just like I was here. The only difference is I'm using my forearm, so as you pull, this is cutting. See, that releases. From opposite side, just go from hubud. The same thing, say pulling, and I'm cutting. See, in reality, when you're pulling, you don't care about this person's safety, but your partner you do. Because in reality, you're going to be smashing this into their face and elbowing them, okay? But for safety's sake on your partner, especially when you do them fast and hard, it really jars them, okay? You can actually take someone down with it. It's really funny. But, see, because when you're pulling, see, so pull, cut, and it just, bang, it just, the jarring motion and the cut back, because they hold on to it, so they're actually putting themselves into a kotegash and taking themselves down. Now what you're doing is you're not going for the disarm, you're going for the lock and throw, okay, from the pull cuts. So we're going from hubud, and I'm in from here. So what's going to happen is right away, I'm grabbing the hand, okay? On my pull, instead of just pulling and cutting, see, as I'm pulling them off, this hand's grabbing, okay? So from right here, see, now I'm cutting in with the ulnar bone, see? Cutting right in the back here onto the wrist bone, okay? And what's happening is this rotating, see? It's taking them in from here, but say you still got this locked into place. See what's happening as you compress it, see? Because this is all compression. This is compressing on that bone and turning in for your jab, okay? So we're in from here, you're cutting and compressing. See, now you got your eye jabs. Or you can also take them in from different locking positions, okay? But you've got control of it. See, you've got control of their arm. See? And then this has become your lock. See, I'm using that to grind that into the bone or into the back of the hand. See, that's grinding and cutting. Okay, so we'll go from hubud again. So we're into hubud. There's my pull. See how I'm grabbing? From right here, it's cutting. See, cutting, driving. There's your knee. There's your eye jab. I can put this around to the, lock it around your knee, grind that in, okay? Okay, a little bit different option from hubud, right from here. There's my vine. See, first when we came in from here, now what's happening is this hand's going underneath, okay? See how my right hand's on top now? Now what's going to happen is I'm just coming up over and grabbing, see? From right here, I'm just grabbing over the top. Okay, so you got your pull, just grab over the top, the same thing, except you've got a lot more cutting. See how this motion, how it's grinding and grinding. See, it's grinding back, and it's grinding forward. So you're grinding, grinding. See, so you're grinding. Okay. Just do that slow. So from here, see how it's grinding into a circle. Okay. Okay, so we'll just do it from the opposite side. So we're into our binding position. This is just reaching over the top. So as that's cutting in and cutting down, remember what we were doing when we had the puño grabs and we were cutting and grinding for the Nikio position? See? So that would be the exact same motion you'd be doing. See, it's cutting down So what you're doing is you're making them go forward, so you're taking them off balance and dropping. Plus, if you start putting, depending on what art you do, see, if you want to use footwork as you're stepping and grinding, it just makes for a lot harder to fall on them. See, there becomes your eye jab, whatever you're into your different kind of lines. See, those make them move, or you can just take them from here, tongue into your different locking positions, into neck, into your abs. So the options are endless on that. Okay, now we're going to go from bind to thumb hook. Okay, so we'll just go through the flow. Okay, we're in our deep right, deep left, top the arm bind, under the arm bind. So from here, what you're doing is it's like we're doing before. You're riding a motorcycle. See what happens is I turn, so that puts that in. I'm hooking that with my thumb. Okay. So from your binding position, see if you're trying to go like this, you're not going to get it. See. So what you're doing is like you're riding a motorcycle, you're twisting that, turning it so you can grab it. Automatic, what happens is you're grabbing with this hand, this is cutting up, okay? So it's pretty much the same position we were in before. You've got your eye jabs, see? And you've got your cuts to the ground, okay? Plus it's taking it out really nice for your stick disarm. I mean, it's already right there, it's a puño strip. And of course, I mean, your variations are endless on these. But the important thing on this one is it's not going to work unless you get that twisting motion. So you got to get that twisting motion, just like a motorcycle, see? So you can even start from palm up, see? Both palms are up, hers and mine. See, now I'm rotating, that hooks it, see? Right from there, this is just hooking, see? Got that shot in, see? Release your partner's foot so they don't get hurt as they're falling. See? Cutting straight down, there's another eye jab. See, plus from here, see how, same thing, you're grabbing that thumb pad, see? And releasing. That gives you your options for striking, okay? So it doesn't matter what line you're going to work on it, okay? Still does not matter, see? Switch it. We showed the comb in the hair before the other tapes, okay? Okay, now we'll just go opposite side from Hubud. So as we're playing along, see, I'm already from here, so I'm twisting that motion, that's grabbing, okay? Right away I'm hooking this, see? There's your eye jab. Make sure you release your partner's foot so they don't get hurt. This is cutting straight to the ground. Got your eye jab, you've got your strip out. Plus you've got control of their arm, it's locked into place. So you can use different types of wedges. See, plus you can also use wedges from here, see, for breaks. The reason you just put it under here so it doesn't slip, because if you just have it like this, there's nothing there. See, so you just wedge that in with your foot, there's your break. Except from here, you just crash it all the way to the ground. So look at how much space there is. This you'll definitely get a break instead of a hyperextension. Okay. Plus you can also hook them underneath from here. See, gives you different options. Also flipping it, see, locking it to the floor, there's your locks. Okay. Same thing, stepping. See? Different locks, changing hands, okay? Okay, now we'll just go pull cuts from stick tucked under the right arm. Just go from the flow drill. So as we enter, the hit top of the arm bind, under the arm bind. All you're doing is you're placing it under the arm. Okay. This first one is just like the same thing, so you want to get a disarm on it. See? So what I'm doing is I'm pulling and cutting. See, and this is going to hit through right from here. See? So it's the same motion. I'm just putting it under the arm. See, look at her wrist. See what happens when you put it under your arm? So it puts it a little bit more torque on it. So it's going to make it easier to disarm. See, I mean, you can just pull and go straight into whatever. See? It doesn't matter. See? Or you can pull into knees. It doesn't matter. But this one from here, see, as you're pulling, this is also going against the fingers, see? Making it harder for them to hold. So as you're pulling, it's already right there. So from opposite side, we just go from hubud. So as we're coming in, there's your vine. So you just tuck it underneath that arm. See? This is your pulling motion. See? As I'm pulling, I'm cutting. Hit. Hit. Okay. So another pull cut from opposite arm. We'll just go through the flow as we're entering. 1, 2, vine, underneath the vine. As this one's in from here, you've got just natural pull, cutting motion. Okay. Same thing on these guys, you're gonna pull and you're gonna cut. See, that's gonna leave you with your striking, okay? So once you're underneath here, I mean, this makes for a great line here because they're already locked in. So you can actually take them down from just right here. See? So this motion, when you're pulling them, see, this can just go right to your takedown. Of course, they get internal, so they can't hit you with it. So from opposite side, just go from hubud, see, I'm in from here. See, this is pull. You're actually cutting back. Because as that cuts, I like to grab it, see? But just to show you, you can actually just take them down with that line in from there. So same as before, we're going to lock the hand into takedowns. So going to the flow, so releasing, releasing, fine, fine, tuck. First one, grabbing top of the hand. Same thing, you're pulling, you're cutting. High jab, okay. Same thing in from there, so you got lock into place. There's your break, and there's your disarm. So from opposite side, we'll just go hubud. So in from here, see, it's already tucked under, okay? We're pulling, as we're pulling, we're grabbing. See, remember, these are all eye jabs. So as they're coming forward, that's gonna be your eye jab. Then you're gonna take them. Bump, hit them again. See it from here? So it locks her hand in place. So that way you can just get your shot in. Puño, hit. So the next one's just like the other one. Instead of doing the half, you're going over the top. Okay. So go through the flow again. deep snake, vine, vine. So now as you're pulling, this hand just coming up over the top, and it's that same motion. You're pulling back and cutting down, except now it's tighter. Instead of her hand being here, see, it's already rotated. So as that's cutting, okay. Just watch how her body moves. See, as I'm pulling down, see what it's doing, and this is raising, cutting down. Okay. That's a really important part of this one. See, you want to raise them. So now we'll just go opposite side from Hubud. So I'm from here, see, it's really quick. It's already right here. See, so it's the same thing. I'm coming up over the top. I'm lowering. Okay. Same thing. Lowering. See, this is cutting. See, all her bones cutting. See, so that's turning her. Then it's making a short dive in. See, it's going into a circle. Okay. Okay, now we'll go into puño grab, eye jab. Just go through the flow. So you hit, snake, snake, vine, vine from here. Right from here, you grab the puño. As you're grabbing the puño, this is your eye jab. See how this is coming in? Tonk for your hit. Okay. One more time. See as we're from here and we're tucking. Grabbing puño, simultaneously it's hitting. See how it's stripping that out? See, it's hard for them to hold it. That sets you up for a good power shot. Boom. Now from the left side, we just go from Hubud. As we're turning right in from here, there's your jab, there's your hit to your power shot. Do it again slowly. So in from here. See, it's like pulling. See how they're tucked in? Boom, there's your eye jab. One hit, two hits. Just like from the crashing the line tapes. You can do something on this side. You can also do it on the opposite. So everything you learned on the last tape series, you just apply it to the opposite side. Okay, so now we'll just switch the grip. So go from the flow drill. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in from here, you also have the grabs or the hooks. See, same thing, thumb hook, thumb grab. See, you can take them down from here. See, right from here, there's your takedown. Or you can lock this into your hitting motions, and from here into your takedown. See, once that automatically puts you right into your locking position. Okay. Okay, a little bit different grip. As we're entering, see, doesn't matter. You can go through the flow, or you can just go right to the puño grip. See, underneath the arm. So this one's grabbing. This is your takedown motion right from here. You can take it down with thumb, or you can hook it. So exact same thing. See, or you can just pull it out. See. Like this, because you get your hit, and then you get your drop. This is just dropping. So automatically puts you into compression. So one hand, two hand. It's really good too, right above the elbow, or just below the elbow. This is a really good compression here. See, just drop that and compress. See, then you got all your different options with hand. See, straight line compression, double, switch. Go ahead and cut.
Nice.
So that one, same thing, you cut. See? Or you've got in from here, see? Place it down, see? Or straight line. That way it gives you a free hand. Plus you can use that, see? You can do compression here, or you can even kneel on it. See? And from here to compression. See, and then that would push down. Vines will show up all over when you're sparring. You never know how the opponent's stick is going to end up into you. See, she can be in from here, and there's my wrap into my cut. See, you just don't know. She may be in from here. See, this would be my vine. See, I could switch it, or this would be my top of the arm vine. See, you just don't know where you're going to end up. See, if I'm in from here, there's my vine. See. See, I may be in from here, so I'm going to take this line. See, here's my pull and cut. Just release your partner so they don't get hurt. Okay. I show you just a little bit different lines. However she comes in, see, there's a vine everywhere. See, so if she's coming into lock or whatever, see, she may go to lock me. See, I have a vine. This is a vining motion. See, then I would change it into the snaking motion. See. Just like the one we were just doing. See? This is your cutting motion. See? Here's your hitting. You're into, see, from the snaking. See, you're just taking them straight down. Okay, now we'll just take it a little bit farther. So in entry, we'll just go through the flow. As you're entering, got the deep snake, hit, top of the arm vine, lower arm vine, back into snake. Right from here, hand goes to chest, going to the outside of the stick, and you're rotating in from here and grabbing. See, you don't want to put too much pressure right here off the get-go, because they'll just let go, okay? So from here in the snake, once this gets started, this just rotates out to grab. See, right from here, this is where you start to put the cut and the pressure on them. Okay. So one more time, when you're into your snaking position, all that's happening is you're hugging your chest. This is shooting in from here. See how this is just rotating, grabbing the hand. Then it's just one cut, same as before. You just cut it straight to the ground. There's your knee, there's your eye jab. Okay. Plus you got this line in from here to cut. Or you can place it against your, from here, see. Just use it as a brace. So we show it from Hubud. And from here, you're in your binding position. You're just snaking. This is coiling in, see. You're just snaking the stick right from here. This is shooting in, grabbing, okay. Just cut through that line, see. Plus, if you keep that line going, see, they have to move it. See? So, from here, if you step over them or kick through them, see, from here, they keep going. See? So you can just continue, and this can go into your knee. See? So you can knee and knee, okay? But right in from here, if you step over, see how that motion, they can't go nowhere, locks them into place, okay? So we'll do it from the opposite side. First we'll go through the flow, get the hit, elbow, full snake, unwrap, hit, top arm vine, underarm vine, snake, Hand goes right to chest, shoots in under the armpit here. See? As that's rotating, the hand's coming out to grab the fingers. Okay. Once you have it, you're cutting down. See? Straight down. There's your knee. There's your knee. Or you can kick. Step through. There's your rock. Okay. Because they have nowhere to go. See, if you don't step over them, they'll just turn it. See? And so if you don't step over and you can get up, see how I still have the cut? So it doesn't matter. See? If I just stay like this, they can fight it. Or if I try to push down, they can fight it. See? So even from that position, if she comes in that deep on me, see, using these cutting motions, see what it does. But if you just try to muscle it down, then they're going to lock you and they're going to throw you. See, take it right to there. So just to show you, even from a bad position, using that grinding motion, see, just from here, see, you can counter it, okay? Looks fake till you feel it, okay? Then we'll go from hubud. So right in from here, see, it's just snake grab. There you go. There's your cut. Or you can punch in, eye jab, okay? Plus you also have the strip out from here, see? See? Bam. Okay, just show if you take any of the stick techniques that you can apply them to empty hands. So we were working pull cutting motions, right? So we were pulling and cutting back, right? So depending on how your art, whatever your art's mainline training is, it doesn't really matter. You can go from hubud for anything. But basically what we're doing is we're just going through the motion. See, this is my pull in my cut, okay? So what's going to happen is she's just going to continue the hubud, see, right through and do it to me, okay? Plus you're learning how to protect yourself against elbows, okay? So then I'm just going to pass it, continue hubud. See, now I pull and cut her, see, she passes it, goes right into the hubud, okay? Now you can just take it a little bit farther. As they pull cut, she pulled cuts, she's elbowing me, I'm passing it, taking her around. So now I pull cut her, she takes me down, see. Okay, then you go from counters to counters, okay. Say she's taking me into the riminage. So I pull cut her, shoot, she's taking me around, I pass, take her around. So now we just go into pooters. So same thing, I'm pulling, cutting, she's taking me around. Taking me from here. There's your critter. So you can just play with different options. I mean, the combinations are endless. It's up to your imagination. Just show you that whatever you do with stick, you can do empty hand. Okay, now we're going to go into the strips. Okay. First we'll go from flow so you can see the transition. So once we enter, so you can hit, deep snake, top arm vine, underarm vine, snake, snake with the right, cut. So you can't do it, they cut out. See, they're cutting out. What I'm doing is I'm following my arm up. See how I'm grabbing the thumb and I'm compressing right here. Okay. See, right on the pads here, right where the bone is. Okay. What I'm doing, just that single hand is enough. Okay. But what you're doing is you're grinding that against the thumb. See, you're using your forearm also to hit. See, you're hitting with that motion. Okay. So I'll show you how quick it is just going from hubud. In from here, you're already right there. See, you're already onto that line. Okay. Plus you have that motion, see. You're just locking that into place, see, right there. So from opposite side, as we enter, right hand deep snake, uncoils, left hand deep snake, top vine, lower vine, snake, snake. Pressure's too much, see I don't lose contact, I keep contact the entire time and rotate. Okay, so we'll take it again from right there. See, we'll go slow. See, they rotate that motion. See how it's just rotating from here and smashing onto the thumb. See, even if they block it, see right from here, see that thumb compression onto there? See, it doesn't matter. Because what's happening is, as they're blocking, they're making a base for you. So it gives you more lever point on the stick here for the thumb compression. Okay, so that's just going to compress straight down. Then from there you've got this for a puño shot. See, plus you can use that as your sweep line. See, plus you still have their thumb. Okay, then you've got, or you've got double compressions. See, on the thumb, plus you can take it right back into your nikyos. Now we'll just do it from hubud on this side. So as we're coming in, it's already right there. There's your hit. She blocked. See, just take it down. But if you don't have the thumb, you just have the hand, see, nothing's going to happen. See, it's going to be who's ever stronger, okay? But once you got that thumb, go in a strong position. See, she's in a stronger position on me, see, and from here, watch what happens when I grab that thumb. See, just changes that line. And then, down. Okay, so that's top of the arm strip, just to show you what it looks like if you want to take it all the way to this arm. So as we're coming in from here and I'm on top, this is actually going to be into your partner. For safety's sake, just turn it away from your partner. Because what's happening is you're going against that thumb and the fingers here. They can't hold. There's your disarm. Okay. That puts you into whatever you want to do from there. Okay. So that would be top of the hand. Okay. In reality, you're going to go bam. You're going to try to hit them. Okay. And this is all compressing at the same time as you're hitting. See, just driving them in. Okay. You still got that thumb. So from who, bud? So we're in from here, and I got that drive. Okay, I'm driving that in. Okay, same thing. If she does block like she did, see, I can still change that line. See, I can change the line. If the energy's coming straight in, see, if I'm going energy against energy, whoever's stronger is going to win. Okay, but the minute, see, I still have the thumb here. See, the minute I change that line and the angle, it takes it down. Plus, you still got that thumb. See, and you got the hits. Okay. So even if they block, see, it doesn't matter, you just compress it, see? Because you're in a stronger position, see? They're trying to pull up, all you're doing is you're just, same thing, see how you get that little bit of a turn, twist, and then cut it in, okay? Okay, second strip is from underneath, okay? What's happening is the hands are making opposite cuts, see? They're cutting on this angle from here. So as we're coming in from here, see, I'm going right up the puño, see? This is going down. As I'm stripping, see, one's coming out, you're making little triangles, see? This is your strip. Show you again. So in from here, see, one's going up, one's going down. Okay. Of course, it's going to put you right into empty hands. It's going to be right into empty. Show you from the opposite side. As we're passing, see how my hand's right on that puño? And what's happening is this hand here is cutting like this. See how that's opening the fingers? See? You can see from above, except the stick would be here. See how the hand is coming this way and it's opening up. See, it's like a little triangle. See, this is your triangle right here. This is shooting up and it's opening. Okay. This at the same time, see, from here is shooting down. So this alone is cutting this way straight. See? So now you've got both motions going up and down simultaneously and cutting opposite directions. Okay. So from the vertical position, in from here, it's just right from here, and there's your strip. See, automatically take it right to a throw. Okay. Same thing, always grab, because they're going to fight you. They're going to come in, they're going to try to kick, do whatever. So you grab those fingers so you can control it. See. Same. Okay. So now from the flow, as we enter, see, snake, snake. Vine, vine, snake, and from here, hook. So this one's coming up. Instead of going to the thumb, this one's rotating underneath, okay? And then stripping it, okay? So it doesn't matter what lines you use. On those, you can use all your previous disarms that we did. Okay, so we'll just show a couple some things you can do once you do the strip. Okay, I mean the variations are endless. It's up to you or whatever art you work in. Okay, so we can just go from who bud, right? First one's going to be from underarm strip. So I've got the underarm strip in from here. So what's happening is I'm turning the wrist out from here, shooting in, and I'm extending the kidney here. See, you're hitting this way to lock it into place. All that's happening is you're just setting right on the line there. See, you've got them locked right into place here. See, so you're hitting, switching, hitting. But as you're switching, so you're getting that turn there. See, so they have to go with the motion. Okay. Show you again really slow. So as we're coming in from here, one's going up, one's going down. Stripping. Automatically that's shooting in. Okay? That's shooting in to drop. See, from here, this is your turn to your reset. Okay? Got your double knees and arm cranks. Okay? So from there, just control them. Same thing. Control them at the shoulder. There's your break. So show it from opposite side. As it's coming in, one's going up, one's going down. Take that hand out as that hits. See, that's hitting. Boom. As it's hitting, you're stepping in. See, and you're stretching them. See, from there, you're just turning. Okay, there's your knee. Switching hands. There's your knee. Okay, you can just take it right to here and break it. See, you can just pull opposites. So now we'll show if you're on top. So from here, if I'm stripping it out, see, it's actually going to be into her face, but for safety's sake, just take it out to here. Okay. That puts you into your choreography. Right from here, what you want to do is you're kicking the spine to get them sideways. Okay. So you're going to kick that spine. This is going to be your face smash. And you're just sitting back. Then here's your arm bar. So from the other side, just go for motion. So we're doing who bud. It's coming in, stripping. Gotcha. Kick them. Just kick them. See, that's staying right there. This is going to be your face stomp. Boom. Pull that in real tight as you're sitting back, so they can't bite you. See, and then you're gonna. There we go. Okay, so same thing with the strips and the thumb compressions. As we're coming in from here and we've got that strip down, right? See, they may block. See, you can also go to double thumb compression. See, all that's happening is you're reinforcing, or say your hands aren't very strong. See, and this just is not getting it. Okay, you can also grab with the opposite hand to get that extra compression on it. See, so if you're stronger, so much better. But if not, see, you can just grab it in from here and say I'm just compressing it. See, just grabbing close and compress. Okay, pretty simple. See, say they block, see, go right to here. See, I'm dropping them, and then I'm going to turn them in from here. So also use your stick as a lever point. Honk. See, as I'm dropping, see if it goes onto this side, see, then I'm going to take it that way, see, that's your hooter, and there's your lock into place. See? So as we're coming in and we're grabbing that, see, we still got the thumb, it's not strong enough, drop everything right into it, see. If she's here, just take it, okay. If it ends up on this side, take it to put her. See, plus you've got that lock in, see. Sorry. Okay, more times than likely, as you're doing the strips into their face, they're going to block it. Okay. So as we're coming in, I'm going to hit. See, what's going to happen is I'm going to jump over the stick from right here. This hand is trapping it down. It's coming up and over and hooking to my elbow. Okay. So what's happening? It's hitting from here. This is jumping up and over and hooking. See, this becomes your hit. Take it. Just let up on their thumb so they don't hurt it. But see, it's going to actually be real tight here, see, as you're going around. Okay. You can have everything locked into place. See how you got that grind? See? So from right here, say this lock right here, see, you can also grind it right here, and you can press everything, see, or you can come in from here, see, you've got compression, see, you've got compression, see? You've got compression. Okay, from the opposite side, from Hoopud, as we're going to hit, she's blocking. See, I'm coming up and cutting. There's my circular shot, dunk, into your hooper. See how they land? Still have control of them from here, see? You can just take it, hit through. This one can also just compress in from here, see? How you got the lock in place, there's your compression, okay? Or you can take the arm out on an angle, compress. It doesn't take much. Just be careful with your partner when you're doing these, okay? Okay, now we're just working our way down through the stick from the strips. So we'll start from the flow drill. So as we're entering, same, deep snake right, deep snake left, top arm vine, under arm vine, snake, snake, cut into your stripping positions. Okay, what's happening is the first one, the stick, you're just going down the stick, following the stick, and grabbing the puño. Okay. First thing, if you want to get the hit on this one, because they're going to be taking you in, you want to step back so then you can get your power shot, because they're going to be rushing you. Okay. So if you're just going in for this line, in from here, just take a step back as you're hitting. See, that'll set you up for your power shots. Okay. Also, from this position, see, if you're grabbing it one way and rotating, see, you can grab it the other way and rotate. See, so as that rotates, you're into the revving position, like we were doing on that first snake. From here, cut, right? So as you're in from here, it's the same motion, see? Hitting, hitting, see? Plus you have the hand, keep hold of the hand or the thumb. Okay, if you can't get the hand, always grab that thumb for a lever point. Okay, so the first one again, diving down, grabbing puño. You're rotating counterclockwise. hitting, see? Or if they come in, you can also stab to push them back. Give yourself some room so you can get them, okay? Opposite direction, I'm grabbing the first one, palm up, second one, palm down. That's a quick revving motion, see? Okay. So now I'm going to show you from the opposite side. Go through the flow. See, it's already right there. Boom. Plus it gives you also an option to come in for different chokes or whatever. Okay. Same thing if you're in from here, we'll just go from Hubud. So taking it from this line, you want to get that hit. Can't get, now I'm palm down. See what's happening, this is going to rev. It's a revving motion, see? Putting it in. Okay, so now we're going to go into the puño forearm compression. Okay, we'll just go from Hubud. So in from here, as I'm diving in, what I'm doing is I'm turning and I'm rotating. See how my hand is rotating? As it's rotating, I'm grabbing that thumb to grab from here. See, and this is your compression. See? And it's the same thing. It's going into a circle, down into codage. See, just be careful on your partner. But see, that whole line there, see, it's turning from here into the ground, see? So as you're standing, you're going down into a circle. It's locking everything into place. Plus, you still got that thumb trap there, okay? So, I mean, you've got them locked here, see? Plus, if you put this onto the ground, or you rotate the fingers. See, I'm just rotating it. See, the same thing. If I'm going from here and I'm not getting much pain, see? If they start to fight me, see? Just turn it. Just rotate it. There's your eye jab, see? Get them up, boom, pop them. Okay. Okay, from opposite side. So as we're coming in and I've gone to get here, couldn't get it, so I'm rotating. See, I'm stripping that thumb, grabbing it. This is going into a circle, taking it down. Okay. So there's my compression, locking. Right in from here, see, you got the shots. Okay. Plus in from here, you can use that single to take them right back to Nikio. It's a little bit different, but you got the thumb. Okay. So you don't even have to, you don't even need the fingers. This is your grab, same thing. You're grabbing, cutting into them, okay? So you're gonna cut into them. So from right here, it doesn't take much. So imagine just putting another brace in there for your compressions. Okay, see? Then we have the C cups also. The C cup is just here, see? Okay, so now we're going to continue that dive all the way through to the Nikio position. Okay, so we'll go from the flow. As we're entering, same lines. Deep right snake, uncoil. Deep left. Top arm bind. Underarm bind. Snake. Cut. Lock. Strip. Say she blocks. What I'm doing is I'm diving. This is turning over from here. See? So I'm cutting that into Nikio. but she can't let go. So you keep hold of her fingers. If you come in from here and grab the stick and go like this, they're just going to let go, okay? The key to these is you want to have the fingers, so she blocks, you want to have the fingers so they can't let go. If their arm is straight, see, just pull it in from right here. There's your pop, okay? Same thing, cut right down their center line. See? A lot of times what you do is you'll go forward and then you'll pop them back, okay? Because they usually go with the Nikios, see? And then just pop that back, but be careful with your partner's eyes. Okay, from opposite side. Just go from who, bud? So I'm in from here, she blocks, see, turning that, cutting, okay? Also from right here, if they straighten their arm, see, now you're into the arm bar. You're just using your elbow for the arm bar, okay? Then you take it back to Nikio. Okay? So once you get them down, take it back to Nikio position, okay? So arm bar, Nikio. Okay, so show you the arm bar from the opposite side. So as we're coming in, she blocks, and I'm shooting for that Nikio, but I miss it. See, her arm is straight, I can't quite get her bent. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna elbow it, see? You're elbowing to the takedown. Right from here, you turn that into the Nikio, okay? Same thing, everything's pointing toward them. See? And there's your eye jet. Okay, so we'll take it farther through the flow drill. As we enter, snake, snake, bind, bind, snake, snake, strip, dive, cut, but they cut back up on it. They don't want to get hit. Follow that motion. See, don't try to fight them. Okay, just go with the motion. They're giving it to you, you take it. See how my hand is rotating? This whole time, once you strip them, see I have her hand, and as I'm revving, I'm also twisting. It's taking her upper body off of mine, okay? It's really important on that one. So as we're diving, see, she cuts that line. I just go with it. All that's happening is my hand's rotating and coming under, okay? So see what's happening? See how her fingers, it's hard for her to hold on to that. See, the more I turn, see? So as I'm hitting, this is also rotating, see? Pulling into the hip. See, you got control of them from here. You can do whatever you like, locks, any kind of thing. This would be like a mandible crunch. And go really slow and loosen this up so it doesn't hurt so much because it's very painful, okay? But that's just going to cut that way, okay? Except you just pull everything tight. Okay, we'll show it from the opposite side. So as we're coming in from here, I'm going to get that shot, and I dive it, she cuts it. See how it's just rotating? See? Plus, see the opposite hand, how I'm hooking with that puño, see? So you're hitting with that puño, this is rotating, see? This is going down, see? Plus you have lock in here, see? Nice thing about puño, you can use it to lock things up. See? You can trap with it. See, you're using it, or I can change lines in from here and trap. See, doesn't matter. I can come straight down. See, I can hook and rotate one way, or I can hook and rotate the other way. So it doesn't matter on that. Okay, so now we'll show you the flow drill and how you're just going to be following the energy of the opponent. Okay, so as we're coming in, we're starting it. See, same thing. First snake, second snake, going down, top of arm bind, bottom arm bind, snake, snake, lock. Because what happens from here, they're cutting back. See how I'm cutting back the motion? See how it's following? They're blocking. So I'm just following that motion. See? They're cutting back, following that motion, cutting in. See, they cut down. See? Following that motion, locking. See? Right from here, first thing you do, eye jab. Okay? If they block, see from here, put it on your shoulders. See? Now you're stronger than they are. Plus you've got double grip, so they block. See? If you still can't get it, let's say you can't get it, they're too strong, drop your weight. They can't handle it. Okay, you've got too much, it's too much of a baseline. Because basically you got your entire body weight on that one little part of the joint here, okay? So we'll start from right from this position. So we're just following energy. Boom. It's crashing, following energy. It's crashing, following energy. It locks. Now it's locked. Energy's locked into place. Okay. I'm just dropping. See? Right from here, boom, you got nice shots. Plus, needless to say, that Nikio is very strong. Okay. I mean, it's really strong Nikio. If you just crank it, you'd break it. Because you've got all this lever point right here. See, because actually her hand is in there. See, picture the hand in there, but it can't move. See, and as you're dropping, all that weight's just crunching it, and you're actually going to pull it into your hip. So you just snap it. Okay. So from opposite side, take it in from here. So we're at the strip. We're diving, cutting. She's countering. Going with that motion, see? She's countering, she don't want to get disarmed. I lock it, see? She's countering, put it on that shoulder, okay? Drop the weight, see? There's your shot. See? Plus you've got them in from here, see what happens, you just keep turning, see? It's like an arm bar Nikio. See, because everything's locked in place, they can't get their hand out there. See, so from right here, all you're going to do is you're just going to take it to a horizontal plane. See, just a little bit, doesn't take much. So imagine if you got it all the way to the horizontal plane. You just snap it. Okay, so same thing, we're just taking it to a different line. So as we're coming in, I'm trying to get that, can't get it, I'm diving, she's cutting, they lock it into place from here. See, now I can switch it over. See, you don't have to be on the same shoulder. See, so from here, same thing, I'm dropping. See, there's your eye jab, there's your takedown. Back down to that plane. Okay. From opposite side. So as we're coming in, hit, I'm diving, she's cutting, diving, she's cutting. I got it from here, it doesn't work, take it from here, up that line, cut it. See, plus I have shots in from here, see? And I can also break it and then take it that way, okay? Now we're going to take it to an angle 2 snake. We're just going to take it from the flow drill so you can get a chance to practice. But normally in most systems, angle 1 is right here. Okay. And that's a lot of the snakes we've been doing. She throws angle 1. See, a lot of snakes we've been doing from here, right? So an angle 2 is coming backhand, see? Boom, to the side of the head. So this would be your angle 2 snake, see? Or your angle 2 snake, okay? So we're just going to take it from flow into here, okay? Get the hit. Snake. Unwind. Snake. Top of arm bind. Bottom of arm bind. Remember, always stick to them. Always stick to them. Strip. Dive. Cut. They cut back. Rotate. See? They cut back. Rotate. We're on top of one shoulder. Another shoulder. It slips. See? It slips, so now I'm into the angle 2 snake. Okay. So first line from right here is I'm cutting across here. See? What I'm doing is I'm hitting, see how the muscle structure comes up from here? See how it's going down right here, cutting up? What I'm doing is I'm coming up and under and locking that into place. See? Coming up and cutting. See? So that just takes it right to that Nikio position. See? So I'm right there, and then there's your takedown. See? So from the other side, we'll just go from Hubud, and we'll take it at the stripping position. So you can see the flowing. Rotate. Go with the energy. Lock it. She may pop it up. I might pop it up to here, right? It slips. Punk, right? So what I'm doing is I'm cutting right to that line. There's my takedown. See? Right to the face. If I do a little bump, there's your takedown. Okay, we can go from the angle 2 vine. We'll just start at the strips and get used to a little bit of a flow on that. So as we're getting the hit, I'm diving in, cutting, she's cutting, I'm following with it, she cuts, follow with it, she cuts, placing in from here, trying to get a lock, can't get it, lock it in, can't get that, shooting in, see? So one hand's going up, one's going down, there's your strip out. So that's your angle 2 vine. It'd also be in from here, see, to here. Okay, same thing. Plus you can use this as you're cutting. See how this is turning their body once you cut? See how that turns them? You're just using it as a little bit of a pop. It's like when you do a Hubud. See, just like that motion right there, or right there. You're just popping that hand down. So it's the same thing when you're in angle 2. Angle 2 vine. Once you get that out, see, that just pops that down. Just leaves you a little bit of an opening. Okay, now we'll just go through Hubud, showing that you don't have to go through the entire sequence. You can do it, any of these, you can just take them right out of any kind of motion, okay? So we're in for Hubud. See, right now, I'm into an angle 2, okay? Except the thing is with an angle 2, as you're coming in from here, you want to check their elbow. If you don't check their elbow, they're going to come up into a revving motion and hit you, okay? So the key, once you're coming in, you got to check. So they can't do the rev, and then pull them in close. See? See, now here's your vine. Okay? One motion, two motion. Boom. Hit. Okay, so now we'll take it to angle 2, left-hand snake to right-hand snake. Okay, we'll just start from Hubud and go right to angle 2. So from here, remember, you got to cover right in from here. So we're into that angle 2 snake. Plus, remember, you also have your arm bars in from here. So you can do whatever you like on these. Okay, it doesn't matter. But from right here, what's happening is this arm is going over, this one's going to the end of the stick and rotating and grabbing. Okay. This one's just like the very first motion you did, except remember her hand was in this position. Remember the very first one we're doing? So if you can do it when it's in that position, you can do it when it's in this position. So it's the same thing. My hand's going down, and it's just like that Nikio one. See what's happening as I'm cutting? See how that locks them into place? See, it locks them for that split moment, and you can get your hits in. Boom. Okay? So we'll do that one more time. As we're rotating, it's your angle 2 snake. You've got them locked. So you can arm bar them, you can Niki them, whatever. As this is going over, your hand's going down the stick. See? And changing. It's the same revving motion. See? As I cut, I hook that in. It just locks it for a split second. Long enough for you to get a good hit or a grab. Okay? So we'll just go from Hubud, take it to angle 2 snake. So we're an angle 2 snake with left hand. Okay? See how this is coming through? My hand's going down the stick. There's my revving motion. I'm cutting to my hit. Okay? This just locks it into place. See, plus for that split second, if you drop that, you can take them. Okay? But what you want to get is that rev to the back of the head. Okay. So just to show you, this is the end of the short set Pangamot. Just to show you, we'll go through it one time. At one time our Pangamot set was over 800 motions, one after another. It took over a half an hour to do, and that's not counting groundwork or whatever. So if you look at the set we just did, if you look at it, you've got basically, here's one motion, 2 motions, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you have 13 motions in this, okay? But it's a good place to start because you can add and subtract anywhere you want to, okay? It's just up to your imagination. Just to show you some variations, okay? If we're just going from Hubud, it's always nice going from motion, see? It's the same thing as we're taking it into this line here, okay? Or after that angle 2 snake, if I can't get it and I have to release, this is automatically coming up and I'm covered, okay? See? So what I'm doing is I'm passing down this line from here and I'm switching hands. First one, what it's doing is teaching you triangles, okay? See where she's standing, her baseline, and there's a point of a triangle right here, see? The front of her is a triangle, from her baseline. So basically all you're doing is you're pulling to the point of that triangle, and they can't stand. Okay? You're just taking away their base. Okay? So just going from motion, so you're in from here and you're stepping behind, there's your pull down. Okay? There's your disarm. From opposite side, see as we're coming in, see this is just basically throwing it to my hand. See, I'm going with the energy. The energy's coming this way anyways. See, so what I'm doing is I'm going with that energy and putting it into my hand. Okay, so as that's coming in, I'm just stepping back to here. Never take down. See, you still have control of that wrist. I can still rock it. See, to hit. Okay. Now the second one, just go for motion again. As I'm coming from here and pop this in, as I step behind, what's happening is one hand is hitting the leg, one hand's pulling to the point of the triangle. But actually what's happening, if you look, this is how the energy's going. Think of a triangle right here and a triangle down here. Okay. So what's happening is this, you're cutting to the base here, and then you're cutting to the base of the triangle up here. So the triangles went from the ground, one's rotating into the air. Okay. So as this is coming from here, see, one is hitting up, one's pulling to that point. See how this is coming up to that point of the triangle, okay? Instead of just going flat out. See, one's pulling down, and one's cutting up. So like I said, just from right there, there's a triangle right here, see? And you got that triangle right there. So that shows you where your arms are going. And so the same principle, it just depends what art you study, okay? So say you don't want to go to the leg. So you want to hurt them a little bit more, see? So from here, you'd be pulling to the point. Instead of hitting down here, you would just be hitting to the kidney. See? That's going to venom, taking away their baseline, okay? And then there's your spreading. So on the opposite side, same thing. We'll do the first one as we're popping in from here, we'll pull them. There's your strip. Okay. Second line. See? And from here, see? That's your lift up. See? There's your strip. To whatever. Okay. Third one. As we're coming in from here, see this one is hitting into the kidney. See, you're basically breaking their base right here. See? But it's the same line. See? Plus it would land on your knee. For comfort's sake, just move them over. Okay. So you got your strips and hits. Take into whatever you want to go into. And the same thing you show, say you do a C-lot. Okay. So that same principle from right in from here, you're pulling in, there's your set. Okay. Same thing, opposite side. So we're in from here, we're hitting. There's my beset. Okay, so just show the sweeping lines for besets. Okay. So as we're coming in from here, see, and I'm moving them, see, I'm moving them, the distance between my shoulders is not changing, okay? Some systems have the weight all the way forward in beset, which is fine. Okay, some, when you're coming in, they'll go forward and then they'll reverse it. Okay? So the initial line, taking them off balance, stays the same, the weight's forward, see? You're knocking them off. Okay. Doesn't really matter if the weight's all the way forward or if you turn it back a little bit. See, as long as the distance is the same. See, plus you've got these to move them. See, plus you're pulling to the points of the triangle. So that first one, weight forward. Okay. Second one, I'm moving in. Weight's forward, back just a little bit. Weight's 100%. Okay. And same thing when you go on low lines on them. See, as this one's coming through, see, these will actually be hits, see, opposite directions. Show from the opposite side. See, as we're coming, remember, that's just your pop, see. This is your pop, there's your hit, see. Sometimes they'll use their thumb, sometimes they'll use their finger, okay. Or for comfort's sake, they just put the hand here and move them. First one, weight forward. So how she's going right now. Pop her back up. From here, just rotate. See, there's your strip, okay? Pop back up. So if I come in, and from here, see, and I step back just a little bit, depending what system you do. If you're into 100% rear weight, they come in, see, 100%. Okay. Or from low line, from here, you can bump. See, so what you're doing is you're bumping to the point of the triangle. See, all I'm doing is bumping and pulling. So it's all one motion, see? Takes them down, okay? Or if they pop back up, you're doing opposite directions, see? This can hit, see? As this pulls, now it's kind of like a compression, see? This is going to bump, this is going to hit. So it just gives you a basic understanding of a little bit of the lines. Okay, I'd like to thank you for watching the Pangamot series. I hope that you could learn from it. And just remember, you can put anything you want into it, add, subtract, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. Any art you study, you can add into it. Okay, plus you'll find, this is the abbreviated version of it. It's endless. I mean, our long form goes up to 800-900 different locks and takedowns. So, I mean, the amount of variations are endless. It just depends on your art. So just take it away and have fun with it. Thank you.